Hello my cuties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a testing out new makeup video. Some of this is brand new. Other things I have used a couple times, but I really haven't decided how I feel about them yet. So I decided this would be a nice video to incorporate all these products into and just try them out, show you guys how they work. And these are my favorite videos to watch because I like seeing first impressions. I like seeing what people like and don't like about products. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so I decided I'm gonna start out with my eyes today. I've been playing around with how I like to start out my makeup, but we're gonna start out with my eyebrows. So for my brows today, I decided I wanted to try out the Benefit Ka-Brow. I've seen this floating around for a little bit. It's a cream gel brow, so kind of like a brow pomade. And I have the shade 3, which is what I have in the Precisely My Brow Pencil. It just looks like this. The only thing about it that's kind of like, is like, I don't know, it's a little bit unnecessary to have both of these things in it, but it just kind of looks like a weapon to me. What I'm actually going to do is outline the shape of my brows first. So I am going to go in and go ahead and use this piece today. I feel like I'm not getting any product up out of it. I'm just going to start kind of drawing hair-like strokes. This product is not like very creamy for me right now. So that's what it looks like right now. I'm not 100% happy with it, to be honest. So I'm going to take a little bit of soft brown from Anastasia and I'm just going to fix up a little bit of it. I just wanted to show you guys. You can see that like as I dipped the brush in, it's barely picking up any product because there's no dent in the cream. Versus like the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, like you can clearly see when you've picked up product from it. So I'm just taking an Anastasia 7B brush. I've somehow managed to turn myself into Frida Kahlo, but like, I'm not mad. We're gonna move on. Alright, so we're going for bold brows today. But I don't have a new eye primer, so I'm just gonna go in with my NARS Pro Prime and just prime up these lids. So for eyeshadow today, I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, and I have used this a couple times, mostly when I was traveling, and I think it's so pretty, so I did want to just show you guys the palette and use it in a video just so you guys could see. So I'm just going to go in with some Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I'm just going to dust this really lightly over the primer. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with this MAC 224 crease brush, and I'm going to grab this color here called Sauced. And these eyeshadows are really soft, so you do have to make sure that you tap off all the excess. So I'm just going to go in with that color and use this as a transition shade. This is like the perfect transition shade. So I like to use the MAC brush to lay that color down. And then I'm just going to take a Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush to really blow out that edge and really make it a little bit more soft and seamless. So I personally really like the shadows. I think they blend out really nicely. So next I'm going to go in with this brush from the Naked Smokey palette, and I'm going to take the color that's right next to Sauced. It's called Low Blow, and Low Blow is just a little bit deeper, so we're going to put that a little bit lower in the crease. Now this brush is more dense, so it kind of packs the color on a little bit darker. So after I place that color, I'm going to go in with the 224 brush, and I'm going to just blend out. Okay, so next I'm going to take the brush that comes with the palette, and I'm going to be taking Kylan. And this is a really pretty reddish color, and what I'm going to do with this is pack this right here on this outer part and inner part of the eyelid. So we're going to do a little mini halo eye with this. Now we want to keep the red really close down into that inner and outer part of the eye. We don't want to bring it up here. The dangerous things with colors like these is that it can sort of make you look sickly. I'm going to go back in with that brush and I'm just going to blend out where we place that color down. Every time I'm going to a new step, I'm using the brush that I used before it to sort of blend out those edges. And then just on the very, very outer corner of the eye, I'm going to be taking the flip side of that brush, and I'm going to go in with In Fuego, which is right next to Cayenne. I'm just going to pick up that color, and I'm going to focus this right here on this outer portion of the eye, but we're not going to bring this one into the inner corner. So this is going to sort of make the colors lighter and then darker again, specifically right here on this outer portion of the eye. So I'm just carving out like a nice shape here. You can take that color a little bit above, as you see I'm doing, a little bit above where we put the color Cayenne. And In Fuego has a little bit more of a burgundy look to it. I'm going to flip back over to the color that has Cayenne, and I'm just going to blend out those edges. And then I'm just going to take the 224 brush with a little bit of Sauced and use that to really blend out up here. And then for the eyelid color, I am just going to be taking my MAC 242 brush, and I'm going to be taking the color Lumber. And this is like a really pretty kind of peach-ish golden shade. It has some gold reflex in it. And I am going to spray my brush with some Fix Plus. I am going to just place that color right where we left the center open for our little halo eye. If you guys haven't noticed, halo eyes have been like my go-to lately. And I have used these eyeshadows before when I didn't have my face done, and it wasn't bad. I didn't get a ton of fallout either. I definitely would still use the palette if you were like a face first kind of gal. I'm just gonna take that brush that has Cayenne on it again, and this is the one that came with the palette, and I'm just gonna blend out those edges. And then I'm just going to highlight my brow bone using the color Ounce. It's just like a white shadow with a little bit of a sheen, and so I'm just placing this right here on the brow bone. It's funny how after I finish my eyeshadow, I'm like, gotta take a break. It's like I just worked out. I look like I have a black eye right now. I'm aware. So now I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Eye Studio in Blackest Black. And I'm just going to be using the Kylie eyeliner brush. I can't find my Kyliner, so I wanted to try this out because I've heard people say it's like really good. And I'm going to line my eyes with that. I'm not going to do a wing today. I don't really, you know, sometimes like I'm like, can I do a wing? And I just like check my capacity and I'm like, physically, can I do a wing? And you know, today I'm just really not feeling it. So for lashes today, I have the KoKo lashes in Queen Bee to try out. They look like this. They're really fluttery. So I'm just using my typical glue. You guys can hear that thunder. I'm in here trying to distract myself, like it's not storming outside. So today I'm just going to be going in with my bullseye applicator, if you guys remember this thing. It's just going to help me a little bit better to place the lash. Alright, so the lashes are on. That was a little bit of a hassle, but I got them. Now I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs highliner. This isn't new, but I just want to put this right up under that tight line. You guys just see that? My contact just came out. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes with these lashes. I'm just gonna put a little coat of the Colossal Big Shot mascara just to blend the lashes together. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to the face, and I kind of have been on a little hunt trying to find this. This is the Farsali Unicorn Essence. I've heard a lot of mixed things about this product. I've heard glorified pink water to like Holy Grail primer, so I'm kind of like, is it real or not? And I'm just going to do that because I don't think you need like to drippy drop it all over your face. So for my foundation today, I am going to be using the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Makeup Stick. So I have this in the shade Bisque Neutral, and I'm just going to be applying it with the Morphe M439. I am going to stripe it onto my face. So I'm going to go in with my M439 and just blend this out. Now, a lot of people have complained about the smell of that serum, but I actually am like obsessed with it. I think that that looks really pretty and flawless. Now for concealer today, since my dark circles are a little bit wild, I'm going to be using the Naked Skin Peach Color Correcting Fluid. And I'm just going to blend that out, and I'm just using the Morphe, what's it called? It's like highlight and contour sponge. And then for concealer, this one isn't necessarily like new, but I have been playing around with it a little bit more lately. And it's the Becca Aqualuminous Concealer in Porcelain. I like to use the color corrector with it if I'm having a little bit of a dark circle situation. So once that's all blended out, I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Lock-It Translucent Powder. And I am just going to go in with this right underneath the eye. So I'm just going to pinch my Beauty Blender and get some powder on it and just go look up and then just place this right under the eye. Now to set my entire face, I'm actually going to go in with the Velvetizer powder. And I did a video on this as a mix in medium if you guys want to look in the description box down below, so you can go watch that. I have not used it to set my entire face yet, so I'm just going to go in with my EcoTools powder brush and just pick up some of that product, and I'm pretty much just going to go ahead and set my face with it. That looks really smooth, so I like it. So for my contour today, I have the Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette, and this is a cream and powder contour palette, but today I'm just going to be using the powder side because I already set my face. But I'm just going to take a mixture of these two powders, and these are very pigmented, so I'm trying not to get too much on my brush. I wish this powder right here was just a little less gray toned, but then to bronze up my entire face, I'm going to be going in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So I have been loving this to just kind of do an all over bronze all over my face, and I think it looks so stunning. When I like to blend out my contour with it because I think it just helps diffuse it a little bit. I don't have a new blush to try out today, so I'm just going to go in with my Becca Jaclyn Hill palette, and I am going to go in with this shade here. Yeah, that's pretty. I like it. For highlighter today, I have my Smashbox my Smashbox Casey Holmes collab, and this is a Spotlight palette in Pearl, and I've been using this pretty much nonstop, if we're being real. I'm just going to be taking a Real Techniques multitask eye brush, and I'm going to go in with the middle shade Pearl and a little bit of the last shade. And I'm just going to, I like to be really precise with my highlight, I'm going to move back up to the lower lash line for a minute. I'm going to be taking the color Sauced and a Morphe E18 brush, and I'm going to run this on the lower lash line. I'm going to go in with Low Blow as well. Then I'm going to go in with Cayenne. And I want to place this very specifically a little bit above Low Blow. And then I'm taking In Fuego, which was the darkest color we put. And I'm going to put that right there and connect that to the upper lash line. I'm going to place a little bit more of the Spotlight palette in Pearl on my inner corner. For my lower lashes, I'm going to be using the MAC Extended Play GigaBlack Lash Mascara. And I'm just going to be doing a light coat of this. And my bottom lashes are not playing around today. I don't get it. And then last but not least, I'm going to be going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick, and this is in the color Stripped. I've worn this lipstick a couple times. It's not my favorite formula, if we're being real. I think it's very drying. Alright guys, so this is the finished makeup look that I created for you guys with all new products to my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to do something a little bit different, a little bit outside my comfort zone in terms of eyes. Overall, I really liked every product. I don't really have anything negative to say about any of the products. I love the look. I love everything that I tried out today. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this smoky summer glam, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you did. Leave your request down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with all my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.